Feed Me Radio. Kokane, what's up?
I'm here in the building.
Turning up with us, thank you.
So,
Representing the West Coast.
all the time.
All the
it's a
time.
beautiful thing out here on the West Coast.
And today marks the 20th anniversary.
Yeah.
Eazy-e.
Yeah.
And I know, I was reading some stuff on you earlier, and I was like, oh man, like that's dope. Like, 20 years today, he's gonna be on the show, perfect. Like, it was just amazing.
Yeah. I see, you know,
What's your...
it's not too many words I could say, you know what I'm saying, that describes his brother. You know, he was the ultimate person to model himself as a business.
Right.
Especially coming from where we come from, the ghettos. You
Yeah.
know, so he proved that anybody can make it. And whether it wasn't just, you know, he was just touching Compton. He was doing stuff with all walks of people. He brought us together. He made matter of if he was black, white, Chinese, purple, Mexican.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He put brown side on, he put Bone Thugs, us. So, you know, Eazy-e was like really a rare breed.
Yeah.
You know? So.
What's the, I don't want to say favorite, but just the memory with him that you just, like, it always sticks out. You remember the most of
Oh,
Eazy-e.
shit. Man,
There's probably a lot, but just the one
it's a lot
that-
of stuff, but see, you know what I'm saying? He was a real motherfucker, first of all. You know, you don't find too many people like that. You know, he just would give a lot.
Right.
You know, a lot of people, you know, would try, looking from the outside in.
Right.
But he really cared about his artists. You know what I'm saying? And he also had foundations and different other programs set up that a lot of people didn't know about it because he didn't want to put it out there. It was from the heart.
Right.
You know, Easy was genuine. He had love for everybody, and he loved his coast and loved what city he came from. But he was selfless. You don't find too many artists like that because it's a lot of, you know, arrogance and narcissism.
Yeah.
But Eric he treats you just, you know what I'm saying? Just a rookie off the street. Like, come on, homie, let me listen to your shit.
Yeah.
You know, that's why his legacy will continue to live on the show.
Wow.
So, yeah, so he was a special person. Put it
Yeah.
like that.
And I also read that did you work on an album with Pac or no?
Yeah, Pop was always hanging around us, you know what I'm saying? Back in Ruthless days in 90 and 91.
Yeah.
We shared certain business partners that managed Digital Underground, Atrium.
Yeah.
From Oakland, big ups to Atrium. But see, Pac was always above the law and around above the law back when he was, you know, doing the thug life thing. And he would always come up to Ruthless Records and he would just marvel at Easy and all of us and, you know, and soak up the game. You know what I'm saying? And thing about Pac, you know, because he gets appeared on Above the Law stuff.
Yeah.
And that was the first time you ever heard the essence of G-Funk. Because the architects of G-Funk is the essence we brought to Ruthless Records.
Yeah.
That had an influence on a lot of people. I'm talking about Above the Law and Kokane and such as Pac. So I did songs, you know, when the homies called, well, I write y'all. That's on me, the character I got on NWA.
Yeah.
You know, and we did a song, you know, before he kicked out of here, you know, and went on to heaven. You know, two or 3 weeks before he passed, we was actually, me and Spice One was supposed to go to Vegas with him.
Wow.
But we didn't, so we just, we did a song with him because, you know, me and Pop was close, he was close to the organization. You know, he really loved what we was doing. And the last song I did with him was a cut called Fortune and Fame, which is, it was unreleased, but it's starting to get out right now on Surface. And 3 weeks later, you know, me and B Legit is on the phone talking, and then we get the sad news, and it's just like when you hear sad news like that, like Easy, Pac, or Mac Dre, and, you know, even the late great KMG from Above the Law, it just, you know, it gives you shivers, but at the same time, it lets you know that we're part of something rich, and we still want to continue to honor our people, us as West Coastians. You know what I'm saying? Because their contribution to the game is the reason why we are here today.
How does that feel for you to just be a part of that?
Oh, that's history. I'm humble. You know? I'm just, you know, it's a trip. You know how life is, throw curveballs, but that's part of life.
Right.
And, you know, all I can say is that, you know, through my music, I always kept it raw, G-Funk,
Right.
with the hooks, you know, not really biting the Parliament sound, but being inspired by the Parliament sound, introducing it to the way I do it.
Yeah.
And just long as we, you know, continue to embrace the sound and educate the young audience, you know, on this rich history with what we have with this gangster shit, and not only that, just revolutionizing the whole game from a billion to $1 billion empire that started from the root right over here from the West Coast. So we got something to be proud of. You know, every time you see Eazy-e or Pop, you know what I'm saying? We should throw our dubs up.
Yeah.
You know, because it's something that we all are part of, and we supposed to introduce it to the younger audience, because if you don't respect the past, you're not gonna know where you're going in the future. So it's all good.
Now tell me about like your recent stuff. Like, what are you working on? I know you have a show with Corrupt coming up in Georgia, right?
Yeah, ATL. We got a couple of spec dates. We got one in Tacoma coming up April 11th, and definitely in ATL. Big ups to ATL. We're gonna be West Coasted out there.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I got a joint out right now, single called Holla. It's a little bit over 530, you know, some views on there. It's doing real good.
Oh, okay.
And it's through my label called Buddy Boy Entertainment.
Buddy Boy?
Yeah, Buddy Boy.
Buddy Boy.
My name is Jerry Buddy Long, so I just use Buddy.
Yeah.
And that's what we used to say when we was children, Buddy Boy. So
Yeah.
it just fit the mold. So you can go ahead and pick up all my singles in the Kokane collection at my website, which is buddyboyent.com. And plus we did the Skip video, so shout out to my dog pound niggas out there, you know what I'm saying, West Up. And it's just a beautiful thing. And also the cut Holla is produced by Meech Wells, which me, Snoop, and Meech Wells is got something secret for y'all. You know, I don't want to let the cat out the bag.
Just let it out.
But that's gonna come out a little something. Yeah, we got some things going on. We on that last meal shit again. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a doozy.
I'm loving it. The West Coast is, I'm loving it right now.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
When are you gonna do a show in LA so we can come check you out?
Soon. It's about time for me to
Let us know.
come on.
We'll be there.
Yeah, just y'all hear that?
We'll
All
be
y'all
there.
promoters,
Yes.
listen to this. Book your boy Kokane.
Yes.
You
We
know
gotta
what I'm
get
saying?
cocaine on there.
For sure.
Get him in LA, you know, represent the West Coast.
For sure. But I'm back. It feels good to be back home. You know, I come back and forth, you know, some other businesses. But it feels good to come back here and, you know, see how the progression of the West Coast is going. And it's just a beautiful thing right now. The unification over here is something else. And it's like we all got to be able to have this in order to put food on the table for familiars and different other things like that. So I'm just happy, not only for myself, because I'm already plaqued up. I'm happy for cats like this, like my brothers and them to the right, to get opportunity. And, you know, that's what it's about, handling the baton down. What would I look like? It's like basketball, you know. It come to a point where you need some fresh pair of legs on the court.
Yeah, for
You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes this West Coast legacy continue on. You know?
So, like right now, out of the new artists of the West Coast, who do you think is making the most or the biggest impact?
I mean,
Who's representing the West Coast?
That's self-evident. You know, California as a whole. You know, we can't just talk about LA without talking about the whole California too.
Yeah.
You know, Oakland. Big ups to Oakland. They've been pushing that independent line for a minute, so it's a lot of factors up there, you know, and we just lost the factor to Jacka, you know, who I did a whole album with, him and Blanco. So, you know, through our music again, you know, what we deliberating through our music is some peace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we need out on these streets, and something about our music, you know, our gangster, our, you know, I want to call it swag, our style, that's bringing everything back together. So I like, of course, the new Kendrick stuff, because he really reached back into the elements of like what I consider the true West Coast.
Yeah.
Like the late 80s and like the 90s. That was a pivotal point right there to where it set everything up.
Yeah.
You know, that was a point to where now you go to New York and just fakely, you know what I'm saying? Just Bloods, Crips, and, you know, essays and, you know, low riding and cushed up, and you know, sometimes it's kind of, you know, you're trying to get used to that because it's not from the soil, but still you get to the point to where you know, everybody embraces us for a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm out here to continue to put pain where it ain't. You know, be thankful that y'all giving me this platform to get my stuff on.
So if Kendrick was like, Kokane, let's work. If he
Yeah.
called you right now, what would you say?
Oh man, that's nephew.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He's working. You know, he's working close with nephew Terrence and
Yeah.
Joseph Lineberg. Big ups to Joseph Lineberg who got a cut on there. But you know, it's a nephew Nipsey Hussle. You know, we had that cut. Mr. Untouchable. You know, he's definitely progressing, and it's good to see the youngsters come together with the OGs and the OGs come together with the youngsters, because that's that house divided and a house of fall. I'm not with that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So whoever want to work with Kokane, you know what I'm saying? If you're 9 years old, I want your paper straight. You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead and do the damn thing. So.
Yeah. You see, you gotta just stick together, make some music. That's all it's about, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Keep the music alive.
I mean, at the end of the day, I've been in this game 25 years, and I'm just humbled by it. I'm the most featured artist in the history out of any genre of music, over 8,000 features, over 50 million records. So, but that's not my real right home to my grandma too. I get privilege out of seeing young cats come up and us being able to be an inspiration and give back. You know what I'm saying? Just as we was inspired by George Clinton.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Grandmaster Flash, even 6 in the morning, Ice-T. You know, which he drew the blueprint for this gangster rap. You know, but Eazy took it to the next level to become the godfather of gangster rap. And then with all the stuff we have going on, it's like a big pop of Manolo right now. So we got, you know, Mustard and them doing what they doing, and you know what I'm saying, Cats Up, E40 doing what they doing, and etc. You know, all kind of cats is doing what they doing. My boy, Mr. Criminal out there doing what he doing.
Yeah.
It's just all kind of cats out there that, you know, we don't need to be in no redundant stage of, I don't like you, I don't like me, because at the end of the day, we run motherfuckers around here. So, you know, I'm happy on that part, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's up. So let us know where we can find you on social media.
Excuse me. You can reach me at Kokane Official.
Kokane
That's
Official.
K, not the drug, motherfucker. It's Kokane, the dope MC. And you spell it Kokane, Kokane Official. And also you can follow me on my Instagram, which is my real name, Jerry D. Long. And just holler at your boy, you know what I'm saying? Come this way if you need to take care of some business, you already know. Don't go to the artificial flavor, come to the source.
Yes. And shout out to All Angles. We also got them in the building. Bio and Urban.
Yeah, thank you.
Let us know where we can find you guys.
Oh yeah, the social networking is facebook.com/allangles818, Instagram allangles818, Twitter same thing, allangles818. We're those Valley representatives, so you got to do that. And shout out to Kokane, man. It's an honor to be up in here with a legend like him, man, for real.
Right on.
Yeah, for real. Salute, man.
Alright guys, this is Favorite Radio, themixture.com. What else you got for us, Choice
We're
One?
about to get into this new Kokane called Holla.
Okay,
You know, he's up here for a reason, so we're gonna drop him on the track.
let's do it.
Right here, Female Radio.
Word. Happy birthday.
No, okay, now do a freestyle. I'm just kidding. So yeah, we got Kokane in the building. You know, West Coast is in the building.
Man,
Favorite
good hearing your
Radio.
voice. Good hearing your voice again, fam.
Man, thanks, huh?
Yeah.
That's West Coast for real.
For real.
So,
And thank you for the stories. I love hearing, like, you know, like how you're just such a big part of West Coast hip hop, and you know, I'm like, just growing up listening to it, and then you know, like now, you know, we have like Eazy-e and Pac, then you know, rest in peace, they passed away. But having you here and just listening to the stories and all that it's crazy, and it's amazing. I love it.
Right on. I'm happy to be a witness.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, you know, like Peter was a witness, I was a witness.
Like I just want to sit with you and be like, so what happened this day? And like, why did this happen? You know, like.
Yeah, we got some time to sit down.
Yeah, for sure.
I like that.
School me on some. You know.
Come back anytime.
Yeah,
Thanks, brother.
anytime.
Thanks, brother.
And I heard something about R&B album.
Yeah, I got an R&B album out.
Okay.
And it's called Kokane Love Songs.
Kokane
And, you know,
Love
that's what
Songs.
I've been doing, you know, growing up, you know, in a household where we used to play 45 records. I was always around music. My dad did music.
Yeah.
My dad used to work at Motown, and he was a
Oh.
writer and arranger. His works include Just My Imagination. Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Man.
So, coming from that lineage of music royalty, music, I always loved singing. But then you gotta realize, you know, growing up in the 70s, growing up in the 70s, you know, we was affected by, you know, just hip hop and R&B, real R&B.
Real R&B,
Not
yeah.
just copy R&B. But it was real like the OJs,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, and all those enchantments. So, you know, it had an effect on me. So I was always singing and rapping, you know, when I checked in the game. So like in 1990 when I got signed with Eazy-e, you know, I did a 3-song demo.
Yeah.
And I was singing my own hooks, but when I sing my own hooks, he was like, "Who's that, George Clinton?" He said, "That's Kokane." So it was like, damn, I got my George Clinton.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And big ups to Uncle George, because I learned a lot from Uncle George and Bootsy. You know what I'm saying? I really got my funk card. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but just learning from the whole thing, it was just something else. Put it like that. It's just surreal. Put it like that.
I like to sing too, but I'm not a great singer.
I mean, as long as you can hum.
As long as I can what? Hum?
Hum.
I can hum. I actually just, you know what? I did this song with this guy, Sean Brown, but I didn't sing. I was just saying Spanish stuff.
Right.
But like, I love singing. Like, I sing all the time. And like, when people talk and they say like a word, like anything, I'll be like, oh, it just reminds me of the song, and then I'll just start singing it out loud. Like, I love to sing. And I don't think I'm bad, but like, if I got some, like, you know, like a vocal coach or something, I think I could do more. Like,
well,
I just...
nowadays, I mean,
I
you
know.
can just sing a little bit and turn on that little machine.
You know what? A lot of people have been telling me that. So,
You know?
like, I want to do something like that. You know?
Well,
like,
who knows, man?
I want to
We
sing
get
a
together
hook or
and,
something.
Hook you up with something. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? I'm a
that'd be
good
dope.
coach. Put it like that.
Yeah.
So,
Kokane and Lucy.
bring to it.
Yeah, Choice, what do you think about that?
Man, let's get it.
Choice,
Yeah.
choice. Big ups, man.
Man, respect, fam.
Thank you, brother.
So R&B, huh?
Yeah, that's some R&B. It's a different,
You sing, you write, rap, produce.
yeah, on my own label. So,
Man,
try to do jack of all
you don't
trades.
need no team, huh?
Yeah, I need a team. You can't climb the hill by yourself.
Yeah, it's hard.
Just
I
like-
mean, you know, it's work. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be no championship team if a quarterback got to throw a Hail Mary to himself, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So you need people, you know. I'm in the
Right.
business of community.
Yeah.
I don't, you know, like mirror on the wall, who's the this or mom. I'm like, man, I'm a team player, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All that other shit is some extra shit. So,
All right.
So how was this transition into this R&B album?
it was easy. It wasn't hard at all. It's just something that I do.
I mean,
you know.
you singing, or is this
I mean,
R&B beats, or like what is it?
It's R&B. It's neo soul.
Oh, okay.
I mean, because you know, back in the days, any last word, it's the end of the world, and still, I was always singing.
yeah.
So, on this one, I wanted to get back to the roots, you know what I'm saying, of R&B. And I think I did that. I touched on some 70s, you know what I'm saying, 80s, and some 90s. It's not really this new R&B,
Yeah.
which I don't knock it. You know, I ain't gonna knock no player. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Let's like take it to the stage, second with this here R&B.
I like how hip hop right now, everything's coming full circle. Like you said with the Kendrick,
Yeah.
bringing a touch of the 70s, 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
And then now you're doing the same thing with your R&B album. So it's a good time for West Coast hip hop right now.
Yeah, man.
It's real active right now.
You know, it's getting back to you got to raise the bar. You got to raise your bars. You got to get back to live instrumentation. You know, the Fruity Lube and all those tune things is cool, but it's like a sperm cell trying to get to the egg. All of them don't, and became so like just garbage.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't knock no nigga hustle at the same time. But hey, we bringing it back to the roots. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, and the West Coast has always kind of set that bar
Yeah,
for the rest of the nation, like you speaking on earlier.
Yeah, say that.
Lolos in Texas and you know, New York.
I mean Japan, Germany.
Exactly.
Big ups to all my people too in Germany and my boy Joe Young too. We also got a fan appreciation mixtape. Got a lot of cats on there from Chris Brown and Rick Ross. A lot of West Coast cats, Crooked Eye, Corrupt. Did pretty good. It's called Fan Appreciation. It's out right now as well. Free download too.
Where can they find that at?
Dat Pip Nerve, DJs. It's out there. Just Google it because we Googleable now.
So you do? Are you on hardware or software too, as far as production?
What you mean?
Like, are you still?
You still
like,
rocking the MPC?
Yeah.
Or you
MPC 2-inch tape, hard Avalon. You know what I'm saying? Knee board or just the old board.
Keeping it OG.
Yeah. Everything. It's nothing. I don't care what y'all do. It's a digital age, but nothing beat analog. You know, that put the meat and potatoes on the top. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what sound we try to gravitate to. And, you know, you look at cats like Dr. Dre, and it's the reason why he is who he is, Core 187. And a lot of good producers out there from the West Coast that still use analog.
Yeah.
So, big ups to that old school shit. So.
All right, cool.
Speaking on the R&B album, we're about to get into a few tracks right now.
Yeah.
This one's called Just Cruise.
Yeah, it's some real player shit, put it like that.
Okay, well, we about to get into that right now. We just cruising. It's Thursday right here.
Got the
Female Radio.
40s.
No, it's inside.
In memory of Eazy-E.
Eazy-E, man, 5 mics, you know what I mean? Salute the whole West Coast, man.
Yes, sir, my man.
Big homie Easy, man. I wish I had a chance to meet you, know what I mean? We sipping for you right here. Real
Definitely.
talk. New York City, man, what's poppin'?
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
Salute the homie
Shout
Gipp
yourself
man.
out too,
You know what I
bro.
mean? Salute the homie Gipp, man. Big homie
Yeah,
Gipp.
of course, my man.
Salute the OGs, man.
Shit.
Time for Easy, man.
Blessing it for the homie E.
Oh, here we go. Oh, shit, the ritual.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we got this on
Now
camera.
I got to go crack mine.
Oh, shit, I gotta get there. What you doing?
He said, what you doing?
Forget.
Do it again.
I was going to give you my card.
Yeah.
It's for the homie E and all that love is gone. Rest in peace. D, Train, Tupac,
Yo,
Nate Dogg. What
yo,
it do?
West.
Niggas throwing up a W.
Hell, you
Oh,
look.
that's crazy. It is too.
Then it's throwing about to go up the south too in a minute.
Oh, he throwing up the L. He throwing up the L.
WS.
You can't spell the West without that S up in it.
Tight.
I went in there, that shit was just working out.
I think I said what's happening too.
Yeah, call too. I'm gonna tell them.
Yeah, man.
And salute the whole Brooklyn, man. Brooklyn stand up, man. FOH 3 times, man.
Let me switch sides on you, man. So that sun be fucking shit up. There we go.
There ain't no 5 mics, man. Salute the whole BK, man. I mean, we out here on the West Coast, man. FOH 3 times out right now on Dat Piff. You know what I mean? Salute the whole hustle game tip. What up?
FOH out right now.
FOH 3 times out right now. You know what I mean?
Dope.
Crazy mixtape. You know what I mean? Crazy.
That's tight.
Go get some more.
This nigga ready to get it in. Fuck it.
Yeah, man.
He said, why not?
Oh, got the bone to it first.
Let it all hang low.
Oh,
She got all that shit, nigga. He said, just
oh.
I said, if Joe were here, he would have cracked 2 of them.
What the fuck did you just say?
Okay. For the 24-year anniversary.
My nigga said a bunch of midget strippers.
Okay.
We can get that done right now.
24-year anniversary.
I got it recording.
Why you got the camera in my face like that, nigga? I told you I ain't take my meds, nigga. You all close as shit. And you light skin, you might be my
Hey, I ain't
cousin.
even gonna lie. This kind of got me feeling white, nigga.
Hey, yeah, you might be my cousin, you light skin. Light skin with dark skin hair.
Same here.
Hey, I asked Gipp, I said, nigga, your hair all motherfucking old, grow all good and shit. He said, nigga, you gotta have an Indian in it.
I know her. I know. Light skin with nappy ass hair.
I told my daddy, nigga, I said, nigga, I'm 39 years. Yeah, he good. I told my daddy, I said, nigga, I'm 39 now, nigga. You can tell me that I'm a doctor, nigga. I ain't gonna be mad at you. I'm wrong now, nigga.
Where my daddy records?
Yeah. My daddy said, nigga, I work for you. You the only one I really put in work for. I said, nigga, fuck you, nigga. You lying like a motherfucker. How the fuck everybody else hair good and eyes light, nigga? My shit black as a motherfucker. I think I'm Kokane, bro. My name is Ramon Long. I see you trying to give me your eye, nigga.
Let me check your eyes.
Ramon.
You got me,
I was like, hey, what's up, guys?
You know what? That's all right. I know you, Jerry.
I'm cool.
You're killing me, Jerry. Nigga, man, you slept on my mama's living room couches,
Like a
nigga.
motherfucker.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm straight 1,000. Basically, it don't matter if you know, I work a lot of cats from top to bottom, you know, like we all do. And if you're a cool motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, you're working with a little something, I don't turn my back. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you know, it don't matter who you are, it ain't where you from, it's where you at. I don't worry.
Like it's some 90s shit. Like when we did the show in Chile, it was like mosh pits, fucking, you know, crowd surfing, girls on shoulders, titties bouncing. It was like,
Ready when you guys are.
What's cracking? This is Be Real, Dr.Dre, chilling on my neck, Kokane, right here in the Be Real TV temple, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's going down, silly clown. That's what it do. Legends in the building. Hello, world. What up, Joe? Coming soon. That's what it do. Yeah, let's go.
When can we expect that Cypress album now?
Hey, where you at, Kevin?
Yo, Be Real, he knocked out. When can we expect that Cypress album?
Either later in the year or early next year, we're gonna roll that shit out.
Dog.
And go get that prescription. Yeah, pussy. Yeah.
Yes.
That's right.
Thanks, Be Real. Whatever you want to plug, what you're doing, ready when you are.
Hey, yo, check this out, man. DJ Salam Rec. We over here at Be Real TV, man. Dog Pound Gangsters. Chilling with my man, my nephew Kokane. You know what I'm saying? You get the 24th anniversary coming out. I'll get ready for that shit, man. Hello World's a single. That shit gonna be dropping, all right? Salam Rec stamped. Y'all get ready.
Where can we find you on social media, Salam?
Hey, at Salam Rec, man. You know what I'm saying? Go. It's the same shit on everything. IG, Instagram, Twitter. Check me out, man. You know what I'm saying? Find me or I'm gonna find you, all right? It'll be a city near you very soon.
And last but not least, Salam, shout out Dub CNN.
Yeah, man, Dub CNN in the house, you know what I'm saying? DJ Salam Rec, man. Get the West Coast news all the time. Dub CNN, West Coast.